Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is a little bit different than the rest of them, and this one's a little bit more, I guess you could say, emotional type of video log. I'm gonna read an entry from my journal that I write in because I think it's sort of just a subject that needs to be put out there. It's titled "Coming Into My Own Skin, Self-Pride." I guess this is a topic I always wanted to get into since I came out as trans late of last year. Just for the simple fact of when I came out as trans to a few friends of mine that I knew beforehand, they made the comment that I have dramatically changed, which I feel is false, but true all at the same time. My mannerism is more masculine, I guess you could say, than it was in those years, though I don't feel that my personality has changed. Ever since I have come out as trans and started living my life as male, and I put that in quotations only because I feel as if I have lived my life as male. I have always lived my life as male, except I hid my masculinity due to being scared of what society would think of me. Also, the misunderstanding of what it was I was exactly feeling about myself and my physical features. Anywho, as I was saying, ever since I came out as trans, I don't feel as if my personality has changed. I have just been more comfortable with myself, actions, thoughts, feelings, therefore have developed more into my own skin. I have always loved dancing and always loved the club scene, though never experienced it because I was afraid of the world's views of me. Also, I was insecure with myself. I've been able to just be me, a goofball, dance on stage, dance in front of people in general. I've become more comfortable with the way I dress, walk, talk, act in general, so therefore I can now, as I couldn't then, bring out the best of my personality I was so afraid to show then. In simplest terms, I am no longer afraid to be me, instead of being what the world wanted me to be. My characteristics that have always been me are just now out in the open for everyone to see and come to know. If any of this makes any sense, it seems like a breakthrough to me. I never thought I'd ever be able to completely be myself around friends, family, co-workers, or the general public. Now that I have a better understanding of myself and who I am, I can be the person in a sense that I always wanted and knew that I was, or knew that I am. I hate when people say that I'm a different person and that I have dramatically changed for the worse when I feel that I haven't. I have only evolved into myself, my own skin. Or when people say that they loved, insert birth name here, and have no desire to get to know Damien, as if it were two different people when it's not at all. When the only thing that has really changed is my confidence in myself and my ability to be myself regardless of where or the situation that I'm in. I love who I am, maybe not my body features, but my heart and soul. I love who I am and would never ask to be someone different. A different body, yes, I would enjoy that very much, though I am glad for the fact, in a very twisted way, that I was born female. I am a man that has an insight to the female anatomy, feelings, personality, and all over being of a female that a bio male never would or could. Also, the transition from female to male is one experience that builds for an amazingly strong person. Through this journey, I've learned so much I wouldn't change it for the world. I have a new outlook on racism, discrimination, love, hate, self-worth, self-pride, and so much more. This transition is not only a journey to who I am, but a journey to such a better person. This type of thing keeps someone so open-minded and well-rounded. I guess it builds for an amazing person in a sense, who lives a life, who gets to live a life that throws lessons at you daily, how to treat people and look at things from their point of view, a sort of respect for people that are different. And I guess this is just coming from the fact that to just say, be proud of who you are. You can't make, your girlfriend or boyfriend, lover, or even yourself happy if you're not happy with yourself, if you don't have some sort of love for yourself. Since I came out last year, I've been thrown so many curveballs, and I've gone through so many things that have torn me down, but at the end of it, it built me up to be such a stronger person, to have a better understanding of people that are that have differences. You can't hate somebody because their skin color is different, or you can't hate somebody because their favorite color is different, or their religion is different. Because when you click off that light, whether they're bio-male, bio-female, trans, gay, straight, Christian, Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Pentecostal, Buddhist, whatever it may be, no matter what, when you click off that light, everybody's the same. You take off someone's skin, their underneaths are the same. Everybody's got a heart, everybody's got 2 feet, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, everybody breathes the same, everybody bleeds the same. I'm very proud of the fact of who I am and what I'm going through and what I am doing. And I feel sorry for those who don't. In a sense, I just wish they would understand and have that love for themselves, and to look at things as if this is a transitioning from female to male or male to female is an experience, and gives you an insight on the opposite sex that in other words you never would, or it throws lessons at you that otherwise you never would. Most people don't exactly go through life experiencing discrimination to the full extent. You know what I mean? They experience, ha ha ha, that person's gay, or ha ha ha, that person's Chinese, or ha ha ha, that person's favorite color's purple. At least for me, it keeps me as such an open-minded person, and it keeps me so well-rounded and so open to so many different things that if I was born a bio-male, then maybe I wouldn't be open to, or if I didn't feel as if I was a man stuck in a female's body, I wouldn't be as open. Or if I was born a female and liked guys and never experienced the gay world, what if I came to be that type of person that bashed against gays? That's not something I want to do. I'm glad for every experience that this has put me through, whether it be positive or negative, whether it be good or bad, or every time I got the shit beat out of me in school for liking girls, or every time someone said something negative to me because of me being trans, or dressing the way that I dress or looking the way that I do, I'm glad. It's made me such a stronger person, and it's made me have a greater appreciation for life and a greater appreciation for females. How many guys open doors for their girlfriends, or open the car door and let them sit down first, whether they're driving or not, or helping an old lady cross the street. Those are things that I do, and sometimes it makes me wonder, if I was born a bio-male, if I would do those things. Would I have that understanding of the little things that that girls like, a flower here and there, an opening of the door, or that interest in knowing how they feel, or if I was never going through this transition, or I was born a bio-male, would I be so open-minded, that type of thing. I want everybody to love themselves for who they are and appreciate every experience and everything that they're going through, regardless be a transition or not, regardless whether what you're going through, or just appreciate you for you and love you for you, regardless of who, what, or where you're at in your life. everything happens for a reason, and you should just love everything that happens. Every experience you go through, it's a learning lesson, and it always builds for a better person. I'm happy for who I am. I'm glad that I was born in the body that I was born, to go through this, to experience the things that I'm experiencing. I couldn't ask for a better, full life, wide-range life, to learn as many things that I've learned starting this journey, and I can't wait for the things to come. You know, like I've seen a few videos of, you know, when guys get top surgery, the appreciation of just the rain, you know, hitting their chest. Guys that bio males don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate the rain, or, you know, don't appreciate the fact that, you know, you can walk around without your shirt on, you know, or, you know, bio males don't appreciate the feelings, you know, of a female, or, you know, or just being able to just to love your skin for you. You know, bio males and bio females don't have that. They don't have that appreciation just for their body. You know, and I hope that every trans man and every trans woman has that respect and has that love for themselves. But I hope this touched somebody. But I guess that's it. It's 2:05 in the morning and my girlfriend's messaging me, so I guess I'll catch you guys on the flip side.